So, okay, this is another big match. This is top four, so we're still gonna have, first to four in the between the two. So we're gonna get a nice long set. Mystic Smash trying to keep tradition alive in the EU side with the Axles and their victories, being the main thing. But from the loser side, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I feel Mystic's got a lot of experience against Rams, but like we was talking about before, right? Because we just seen the mirror match between Zeno and Black Ace. What Zeno's doing is very different. There's a lot more mix in the aggression, where I feel a lot of Rams are just like put you in the corner, throw or no throw. We're seeing like Ozzy out of leaps and stuff. It might be a big shock to the system for Mystic, but if Mystic can control the space, you won't have to deal with it. So let's see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, earning the corner, that's the big component of having a burst, right? Burst pushing so far away, and even though it avoided the combo damage too, but that's a good on Mystic. Didn't take much damage, made their escape, but great punish on the whiff grab. That's a good mix, right? You run up, taint the throw, get the counter hit jump in, but still, look how much life Zeno lost already.
Yeah, and here, Mystic, we can see all fighting to gain space more than trying to fight to win, right? Nice, rapid RC, and the pressure is just endless.
But challenge with the close slash, okay. Finds the command grab. That was beautiful challenger. Perfect timing on that
Chad
close
move.
slash. I love
Proper
that.
Chad move, right, with the close S. Super Chad. Oh,
It's-
okay.
Oh
Yikes.
boy. A little funky. Went for like the dust in the combo with the close slash. Not really anything you get from that, except for like, hey, cool, keep the pressure going. But we've seen that Mystic is comfortable in this situation here, and this is going to be huge. Force the burst after all that damage, though. I don't know about that.
You know
Granted,
what?
you don't get wall broken, and you're not reset to neutral there, but at the same time, okay, it was worth it. Gets the round. It's a little rough when you burst into a combo after taking a good 50%.
Yeah, I want to say maybe Zeno wasn't prepared for the damage that was coming out, and after that first bomber, they were like, uh-oh, maybe I can't take this combo. Maybe I've got bursted. But yeah, going to the second round without a burst is not great, but this is Ram at the moment. Can't really see it being a detriment, but no swords, Ram. Oh, it's floating back.
Oh, that was such a good burst there from Mystic, making the swords like, not be a factor for a little bit, even like hitting the anti-air and pushing her away. Like proper Samurai Showdown. Stay away from your weapon. It's on the ground. Can't have anything to do with it. Now one more hit, chip damage, what have you, and it's a 2S that's gonna do it. There you go. All right, Mystic with that first game.
I think you're spot on. I think the win was because of that the burst, denying Ram the swords, because Ram without swords is a pretty, at best, mediocre character.
I mean,
And
she what is she, right? Without the swords.
but,
there is maybe like the Rekkas are there, but like you do a special on accident and Ram's just pointing
yeah,
at you. And it's like, oh no, it's so intimidating. And you just run up and finish the job. Funky. But yeah, you have to manage that resource, or else you'll be playing a different game, not a good one.
yeah, definitely not. You'll remember like, oh, okay, so I do kind of need to manage my swords to a degree. This character isn't just completely outright just doing stuff, right? And yeah, we definitely saw that in the last match, because not having the swords made Axel seem very dominant in the neutral, but that's not the case 95% of the time. It's this, cornered by Ram, swords on. Good blocks. We watch VODs. Mystic ready.
We see it, and I like that challenge afterwards, right? It's my turn now. Take advantage of it, but great jump P. Common situation. Rams will scout them out from trying to jumping, but the feint throw, beautiful there from Mystic. You know, we saw Zeno do that earlier, so I love him answering back. It's like, you think I'm gonna get it, you're gonna get a grab, but no. My back in the corner, I'm gonna get some good damage. This is looking good for Mystic. One more hit.
Yeah, and good recognition. Saw the block on the explosion and went like, well, you're gonna have to run forward or jump, right? And my Renton covers both of those angles. Up flick seals the deal. One round to Mystic. Oh, good check with the 5k, but no follow up. Ooh, that was sick. But this is also sickening for Mystic in the corner once again. Explosions, keeping the overhead nice and plus.
Ooh,
Just an onslaught.
Yeah, this is what Zeno wants. That is the perfect Ram sequence. Getting those hits in the corner, having that huge damage, having the bar to get the super to finish the job. You know, it's tough to get to that point. It's tough to get Axel in a corner where he's not comfortable kind of fighting. So once that kind of happens, Zeno just cashed out, and oh, look at how much life they lost from the full screen game, and so much damage off the anti-airs too. This is so good for Mystic. Has the meter. It's gonna finish the job here. Oh, there's the burst. Never mind. Chance for Zeno.
Yep, this is definitely a chance. Corner position acquired. Sword on the wall. Gonna break though, and I'm pretty sure Mystic is like, phew, thank you. Let me go back to neutral, please.
Yeah, you already saw comfortable like pressing out. Gotta have like the faster normals there to challenge. Now we got nice block there from Zeno. Not dead yet. Has the positive bonus.
Mystic. Right
Beautiful
off
6P. That was great. Good call out on the jump back slash. And Zeno with a game we're getting on the board. You remember? Yeah. Most normals in this game, especially, long swords or chains, they have hurt box. So if you make the right call, you get that punish. And you just saw how Zeno closed it out. That was great awareness.
Yeah, super, super sick. That's a very hard button to deal with for most characters, right? Axel just doing IID back S. A lot of characters have problems with that. Very sick call out with the dash up 6P. So kudos to Zeno. Into the next match. Denim Mystics Axel on the left hand side. Zeno fighting back. Here on the right. Big jump in. Good IB.
Yeah, I liked him moving forward a little bit, trying to get away from explosions, but it still caught him out. Still kind of stuck in this position here. Tried a 2P, didn't work. Has eaten a lot of damage, and this is really good, as Zeno has all this bar. If he gets one good hit, can end it with a super wall break, but no, it's just content on keeping the pressure going with RCs.
Yeah, button, block, overhead blocked again. This fuzzy definitely follows him on Twitter. They know the tech.
Oh, okay. Small drop. Punish, yeah, that Rekka, not quite safe. So I love that throw on there. But the burst on the jump heavy. Oh no, Mystic trying to at least stay alive just a little bit longer. Now, what a start here. Daro connects as anti-air. We're already in the corner. We're going to break the wall. Half-life gone. Not even a chance for a burst from Mystic unless they can go to a round. We're going to see what happens.
Yeah, going to need a couple of bombers in Mystic's future to make this comeback. Stop it. Yo, Zeno, you need to be stopped. That was actually pretty sick. Oh, that my day.
Beautiful. It's such a call out for tendencies. It's like Axels are jumping around with jump slash. It's like, what I can do this unperturbed. Nothing's gonna happen. But as soon as you put your sickle in the cookie jar, right? There's a mousetrap in there, and Ram is just making it hurt. Oh man, that was so good.
Yeah, that was a self hold my beer. It's like, oh, you was impressed by the 6P I did the last game. Let me show you something. I can see the patterns. I can see all of the patterns that Mystic's doing. Mystic, Axel's kind of like a character that has to be like pretty consistent and like fundamental. So I guess it is a little bit easier to read when Axel's going to do stuff, and to lose like 50%, that would make me pause a little bit. What happened to this game? Where has it gone?
It's gone away. This has become a game that Ram built, 5P anti-air. This is just Zeno being in their comfort zone. She has those big swords for a reason. You think it's not going to hurt? Man.
Yeah.
Ooh, beautiful play overall. They're just feeling it. You can tell.
Yeah, they're definitely in the zone. 100% in the zone. Every decision has been pretty much spot on. I don't know if Mystic can turn some of this around. It's going to have to get a little bit sporadic, a little bit unorthodox in the gameplay, but the neutral jump heavy slash hits Axel on the noggin. The dome has been blessed, and now you're back in the corner. Trying to backdash, but that is a no-go zone.
Yeah, Literally, backdash is gonna help in the corner, right? You can get out of a throw, you have some invulnerability, but you still get popped and you're in for that big roll to hurt. And, you know, and then backdashes are in this game. They do have good functionality, right? It's still there, but it's not as much invul as you would want. So good catch, and just Zeno now up 3-1. Like Mystic looks so good on the onset, but Zeno's rate of adaptation and just the reflexes, the actions, it's every little thing like on their personal stats has just been used to maximum efficiency. They're like, I wish they were like my D&D character. They have everything like they're all the things maxed out, right? It's scary just to think about.
For sure. It's really hard. I'm not sure what sort of game plan Mystic should go for, but getting hit at the top of the screen with jump H has to make you feel the type of way. Mystic probably thinking maybe it's time to rush in. Maybe it's time to not go for space and kind of smother the Ram, because the zoning isn't really benefiting him.
True, but that's all. It brings a whole other problem. You're running into Ram's normals. You're going into like her preferred zone, which still can work out if you play that right. But it's another thing you change up to really make your own. So I get you. I would want to see that too.
Yeah, here we go. Using RC for offense with the throw, but you know what? So does Zeno, giving Mystic another lease at bringing this game back. Forced into the corner. Oh, and he's fighting back. We are swinging.
It worked. It was beautiful. The backdash getting caught by Renson, just putting those buttons out, not afraid to trade, especially having like a small life lead and just out. Mystic has to bring this back 3 games. They want to take this set. I think it's a loser's final. Zeno and their way of play looking to deny that.
Clinical combo off of the 2K, I believe that started with the explosion behind it. Run up Frab. So motive with the FD, man, and like when you FB block, you're obviously in a little bit more blocks than the normal, so throws are almost guaranteed.
Just about, and that OTG damage from Ram having double swords is just so high. Like her and Nago have such good OTG options. So now it's his match point here, as Zeno's getting tagged, lost a lot of life, and there isn't a sword in play, so this is huge. You saw how well Mystic played when he kept the sword away.
Yes.
And got a lot of damage for it, so I'm glad that worked out. Lots of gold burst, punish, beautiful.
Exquisite punish. 100%. The is the only thing you can say about that. That was good stuff by Mystic, bringing it back 3-2.
I am well fed. These great punishes on these gold bursts and bursts have just made me a happy camper. I'm not gonna have any dinner tonight because y'all are showing up and just making these great blocks, but capitalizing on it. That was perfect. Sick. Down in game still. This is Zeno's time to shine. Just needing one more big win. If he keeps playing like this, who knows?
Definitely. And Guilty Gear is a game known for momentum, right? And if Mystic can keep that momentum, stay inside of Zeno's head instead of his head, it could be done. And I think the aggressive playstyle works a little bit better. Obviously, it's more risky, and we can see there the 5K coming out. Just, I can't block this. It's never worked out well for me, but bad burst never work out well either.
Yeah. Oh, perfect ender to that. No burst, no resources. Backdash the 5K. It's going to finish the job here. And Zeno with a huge round. Everything just working perfectly. The big call-outs and that burst from Mystic. Now he's going to have to fight this round with hardly any resources. And then a gold burst from Zeno? Oh no, this is just went from bad to worse.
Yeah, this is pure aggression, blood in the water. I don't even need my burst anymore. I've got all the pressure, all the momentum on my side. All the GGs as I take off, 60, 70% health just for existing. Mystic, you have a big mountain to climb back.
Oh, didn't press. Perfect. Okay, good. I was scared there because that would have been it. If Mystic pressed jump slash, that would have been dead. So at the very least, Zeno used up bar. Mystic's still alive. Has this range. Can make it happen. This is so scary. Punish. Block.
Oh, goes for the micro dash 5K there to try and punch the Daru. Oh, here we go. Got the corner position. Tried to bait. No fight there from Zeno, and just IEDs out of the corner and sword pressure. Here we go. Wrath, this is so
the
close.
sword goes away. Beautiful connection there. That's so important to avoid that explosion. Still in the corner. What a cross under! Oh my god.
Mystic, stop. Mystic, please.
Punish. Nice. Okay. Last chance here. Mystic needs one more hit to keep it going. And one more hit from Zeno to finish the job. Where's he? But oh, beautiful throw. PRC air grab. What a good answer. Mystic barely hanging on, but hanging on nonetheless.
Yeah, and that was genius, right? We've seen Zeno be like, I'm going to jump forward and block because I know you're going to crouch 2S. Crouch 2S? Just 2S. And me. So yeah, really smart thing. And again, defensive throws by Mystic are on point. Tries to back away to gain space, and it pays off. Mystic was looking for the burst. Got it. Not in the acquired time, but... Oh,
it's still huge damage before that. Now, in the corner, super. Let's see if Finor punishes. Jump over. Oh, doesn't hit the jump heavy on the way down. Had an opportunity for a full jump and punish, but Mystic didn't get hit. 2P to end it, and now we're tied up 3-3 as Zeno had the right idea but just didn't execute it.
Might be one of those arm spaghetti, palms are sweaty moments because clearly Zeno knows the punish. You jump in between it, right? But the landing literally just wasn't good, and we could almost say gave away a game to Mystic because Mystic was 3-1 down and now it's 3-3, right?
Okay, he didn't have his H sword, but it was still like there's still other button.
Mm-hmm.
You hoping to land and hit a close slash. Like I said, right idea, but again, like, one of the things of like Ram not having all her tools can make it a bit harder for her, especially in the moment.
Good air to air there. Didn't quite get the confirm. A little bit too far, I believe. Oh, the falling button once again from Ram. Super hard to anti-air. 6 speed to keep him cornered, but it's going to 2D and the burst bait.
That was nice. That was a great burst bait and the side swap. So that all working out great for Mystic. The burst to get the pressure off, always smart. Block bursts are just as good as getting hit, except you're not taking damage. And Axel has all that screen space, one vision.
Mystic vision, nothing was caught on it though. 2S, we take those trades.
And the finish too.
Mystic, damn, making this crazy close. Zeno's momentum starting to slow down ever so slightly, but I mean, it's still Ram at the end of the day. You've got to be careful.
Okay. Well, good being careful because it escapes the corner. RC with no follow-up, so that's great for Mystic, who's back in the mid-screen, has all this room to make it count, finds the command grab into RC, and the charge does too. Okay. Beautiful combo speaking with the quick RC.
Unfortunately, missed the bomber at the end of that, but oh no, is he going to live to regret this? Mystic, not in the corner yet, but is now sword up. Ram, living up to her name. Super lethal.
Small drop and that's it.
It happened again.
Oh no, the burst again. Same situation.
Mystic. Bait kind of saved by the chat, right? Because before he was going to be first to 3.